everyone. Today I am getting my pine needles back out. I saved these from the previous painting that I did with them. Some of them have a little bit of ink in them, but I'm not too worried about it. I really want to try making a little pine needle paintbrush. So just using something different than just a normal paintbrush to create some designs. So I am just going to start removing my pine needles. I was Googling and I found all sorts of videos on how to make your own paintbrushes, and there's a ton of different ways to do it. I'm going to just start out with a really simple way to do it today. One of the things that I was thinking of is with my nice size of branch, what you could do without too much extra work is just remove the just little branches. You can snap it off, and you could actually just use this up here as your brush. So your stick could just be your handle. You could dip this into some ink or some paint and use that as a brush. I think I'm actually going to save that and do that next, just because you have these are really short, so you could try those, and then you have these nice longer ones. So I'm going to set that one aside. I think I have plenty, and what I'm going to do is just take my needles in a little bunch and put a rubber band around them. You could also take some tape. You could tape around this, just anything that you have to hold them together. I was also thinking about if I trimmed it and made a nice flat end and then did just some hot glue and hot glued them all together. So there's a bunch of different ways. And then I'm just going to hold this by hand, but I've also watched some videos on how to use some sticks to make paintbrush handles. And with my yard, I have a ton of sticks, a ton of foliage that's already dried that I could use to make some other paintbrushes. So I might try some different items. But I have a nice little bundle of my pine needles. I'm going to move these to the side. If you want more, you could always add more. You can also trim them at this point. I think I'm going to do I want to trim them or do I want to leave them? I might actually leave them. I kind of like how they're all different lengths, and you can kind of spread them out a little bit and do some different patterns and designs. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my acrylic ink, and I'm just going to put it in another cup so that I can get it out easier. This is just my black India ink. I really like this. I'm not going to thin it down at all. I'm just going, actually I'm going to add just a touch of water. Make sure that my bristles will pick up some ink, and I'm just going to dip it and see just what kind of really nice rough texture you can get with that. I like that a lot. Again, different size bristles. You're going to get some thicker and some thinner lines. But my thin lines are super, super thin detailed. So if you want to get really detailed with this, I could see taking one little pine needle and putting some ink on it and using it as a pen or as a just another writing tool. But that is fun. So the only thing with this, I would recommend wearing gloves. I can tell there's a little bit of sap on my on my branches, but that's just fine with me. Really just beautiful, beautiful way to use something from nature, something from your yard. Okay, so I want to try, I don't want to keep going over this one, but I want to dip it, and this time go this way. Look at that. Yeah, oh, I like that a lot. Again, just with how you hold it, how you use it, how much ink you have on there. Just a really gorgeous organic shape from something that you can find just walking right out your door. Okay, so I kind of want to see if I can dip this one and do one more. I do have another page right here. And okay, so I need to get more in there. There we go. Let's see how that works. Wow. So that was super fun. The really, really easy way for a different mark making tool. Super easy to collect. This was just so great. I love just seeing how organic items like this really make some fun different shapes. And like I've used my droppers before to do this. I've been using, just in my own time, I've been using a calligraphy pen dipped in ink and doing some sketches that way. So just all sorts of different ways to put your paint down, to move your paint around, and to really get some fun designs. But I hope you guys liked this video today. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.